The first time I saw Auguste Delvera, I nearly choked on my lukewarm coffee. He was walking down Elmwood Avenue, a small, wiry man with sun-creased skin, and a pack of 6 German shepherds flowed around him like a furry, living river. They weren't on leashes. Not one. It was a spectacle. Heads turned, conversations died mid-sentence, and cars slowed to a crawl. The dogs, magnificent creatures with their black and tan coats gleaming, moved with an almost unsettling precision. They stayed within an invisible circle around August, their ears perked, their eyes fixed on him. If he paused, they paused. If he veered left, they followed, no yanking or barking, just a smooth, synchronized movement. Whispers started, of course. "He must be drugging them," one woman muttered, clutching her purse tighter. "There's no way those dogs are that obedient without some kind of abuse," a man grumbled, shaking his head. The collective unease was palpable. It felt wrong, unnatural. These weren't just dogs, they were powerful animals, and their rigid discipline seemed to hint at something sinister. I confess, I was among the suspicious. I'd seen my fair share of poorly trained dogs, the chaos and unpredictability of it all. This felt different, like a robotic, programmed obedience. It bothered me. I watched them almost every day, my heart tightening with each perfect turn, each silent heel. I even snapped a few pictures, intending to share them online, hoping someone could shed light on what seemed so strange. The rumors grew. Some claimed they'd seen August yelling at the dogs, hitting them with an unseen stick. Others whispered about his solitary existence, how he never spoke to anyone, how the dogs were his only companions. The tension in the neighborhood thickened until someone finally called the police. 2 patrol cars pulled up outside August's small, unassuming house at the end of Elmwood. The officers approached cautiously, the dogs remaining calmly seated a few feet from their front porch. I watched from my window, a nervous knot twisting in my stomach. I wanted to be wrong, desperately. I saw the officers talking with August, gesturing, and then, the most surprising thing happened. They went inside. I spent the next hour glued to my window, my hands sweating. What were they finding? Had all the rumors been true? Finally, the officers emerged, their faces looking not angry, but puzzled. They spoke with August again, then one of them made a phone call. A few minutes later, a car with the SPCA logo arrived. My heart sank. It was happening. They were going to take the dogs. But then, the SPCA officer came out, shaking their head and smiling slightly. They seemed to be chatting amicably with August, who was finally showing a flicker of emotion, a small smile playing on his lips. They shook his hand, got back into their cars and drove away. Confused, I went outside. I saw my neighbor, Mrs. Henderson, who had been watching the whole thing. She nodded to me, a knowing glint in her eye. "They didn't find anything wrong," she said, her voice soft with surprise. "They found that the dogs live like kings. Big, clean kennels, endless toys, premium food, everything. And they confirmed, no signs of abuse, not a single one." My confusion grew. If there was no abuse, how is this level of obedience possible? I walked towards August's house, the dogs watching me with calm, intelligent eyes. He finally spoke to me, his voice surprisingly gentle. "You've been watching me and my dogs, haven't you?" he said, not accusatorily, but with quiet understanding. I nodded, shame rising in my cheeks. "Come," he said, gesturing to his property. I followed him hesitantly through a gate and into the backyard. The size of it amazed me, a vast, meticulously kept space with custom-built kennels, training equipment and a wide, grassy area. "I grew up with German shepherds," he explained. "My grandfather bred them. I learned from him. The key isn't force, it's trust. These dogs, they understand me. I understand them. It's a language, a conversation, not a dictatorship." He gestured to a dog, named Shadow, who immediately sat at his feet, its eyes never leaving him. "See? He's not afraid of me, he respects me. He understands that he is safe with me, and the most important thing he can do is listen to me."